There are mysteries. When the devil wants to get your life, he will use men. Listen, every time you start seeing strange attacks, it's a sign that something is about to drop. Be careful, be sensitive. Bitterness will start coming. Are we together now? Betrayal will come. All kinds of things. There are demon spirits desperate, trying to use men to look for access to sabotage. And that's why you joy, rejoicing, dancing, all these things distract you till the miracle comes. Find a man who has refused to get angry. I show you a winner. I show you a winner. Some of you, all this, I'm like that. You will never rise beyond certain levels. In our family, we're like that. If I'm angry, should I not say it? Apostle, I'm a human being. You will sit there as a human being and die like mermen. Mysteries. This life is spiritual. You are looking for rent, and the rent has refused to come. Do you know there are times in your life there is nothing about you that can bring that miracle? You are not expecting money from anybody. There is no hope of anything coming. Those are the times you engage this. You don't go around just saying, sir, the other day I spoke to you, I'm still here. Or is it that you are not seeing me? No. Let God talk to them. You talk to God. You engage the mysteries. And while you are dancing like a mad person, do you know there are people between now and Friday, you will see the strange testimonies that will come in your life if you understand that life is spiritual. This is the foolishness some of us have adopted. We have been stupid enough to do it, and God has proven himself in a very dangerous way. When we were going for crusade, remember when our car stopped? Let me give you a real testimony. The car refused to move. They kicked it, it did not move. Remember, we prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed. They kicked it. All of a sudden we were tired, everybody was discouraged. Steve Strings just took the guitar and started playing. That was how we started singing. There are witnesses. We kicked that car, it started till we got to the crusade ground. When you understand that life is spiritual, you will know that it's not about your roommate. This is the only way to love people. So there's somebody now that you are bitter against, but you are turning your attention to the wrong person, and you are giving access to spirits. The devil expects you to see promise. Promise, come, pass this way. And you just pass like that, pulling your mouth. And the devil says, this is exactly what I mean. I like this kind of people. They are like robots. Anything we want, they do. But the moment you are passing and he's pulling his face, and how are you? That's it. You disarm. It's a little act, but you disarm principalities and powers, because life is spiritual. Life is spiritual. Your breakthrough is spiritual. Your husband is spiritual. Your wife, spiritual. Your baby, everything. Your exams, spiritual. Listen. I'm not saying you should not read. Listen. But listen, let me tell you the truth. Hear me. Listen. Let me tell you something. No matter who you are, a day will come, you will sit down and look at that paper, and you will know only God can help me. There is a key. Let me tell you what students do after exams, and that's why many people fail. They come out and then they go to somebody. There's usually somebody saying, what did you write here? Don't do that thing. When you come out, walk away. I put 5. You say you put 11. They say, how did it become 11? You didn't even put 6. You have failed. The answer is 5. Now let me tell you what that, I'm not saying you should criticize people. Are you getting my point? When that happens to your spirit, all of a sudden you go back and say, my God, this is it. It's over for me. My whole life has finished. You are helping the demons prophesy to yourself. You are helping to speak. Whereas somebody else will know that honestly. It's not that I'm saying you should be lazy, but brothers and sisters, of what use is the spirit if there's no advantage in the spirit? There is an advantage. We are not idiots, believe me. You dance an angel to your faculty. You dance an angel to your department. You dance an angel to open your file. Come on now. Dance your way to the admission list. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Please believe what I'm saying. This is only 1/4. I came tonight to open your eyes. Stop interpreting the happenings in your life. They threw you out of the job. Don't sit down and say, Kai, but these people, even my uncle, you saw me. It's not about your uncle. There's something you can do about it. Stop calling home to listen to bad news. After you listen, close it and say, Lord, I still see what you are doing. I still see what you're doing. Are we together? You hear a word and they say, by the grace of God, your husband is coming. All of a sudden, things begin to happen around you. Somebody just comes and says, you said, why are you putting this marriage sin on your head? And all of a sudden you feel ashamed, you feel embarrassed. When a prophecy is coming, you can't even lift your hands to receive it because they are saying they are seeing me. They think I'm desperate for marriage. They rob you of your joy. They rob you of your peace. You never get your miracle. Once you sit down, then the devil uses anger. You now sit down, you are talking about other people's relationship and marriage, tearing people down and sowing a seed that will have a boomerang effect on you. Because life is spiritual. Hear what Proverbs says. It says, be careful as you speak, for the birds will carry your words. Have you seen those birds before? The birds will carry your words. My life is spiritual. My life is spiritual. I cannot stop anybody from carrying charm, but I can stop it from touching me. I know what to do. I know what to do. I can't stop the spirit of death from standing on the road, okay, but there is something that even if it's the devil that drives, he will drive me safely. These are not empty talks. This is what dominion is all about. I'm training you. I'm giving you spiritual intelligence. From now, when you walk out of this place, for some of you right now, there is a text message, a heavy insult waiting for you to read. Now hold on. You now know that you don't just turn and call people devils, but you just enter and your roommate, who right now as you are here, they are talking about you, and the Lord tells you, should I tell you how to win? Buy 5 alive. Go and drop it and say, people, this is for you. And you are saying, God, to be that much of an idiot? No. Somebody that did this is this lady that stopped me from marrying. She said something bad to one good military man who would have married me, and God says, buy malt, a carton of malt, and go and greet her. Or God will say, wash their plates. I know they dirtied your bedsheet, just change it, sing praises and wash your plates. Listen, when you disarm powers, you will see God rise in a fearful way. Are we together? Bitterness, anger, envy are more wicked than anything you can think about. They destroy you. They are like a cancer that sabotages you. Many of our parents, you know why they may never prosper? They are angry at everybody. There are people now, if they see me coming, I see people frown. Oh, you see the guy? That's him. How are they getting money? Look at these young boys. And so the angel, the grace for the blessing is authorized to live your life, because anything you don't honor cannot be your inheritance. Are we together now? What are they? Be careful, oh, all these young guys standing. How can people be standing outside? Are you worshiping a man? Are you foolish? Don't castigate anybody, but just know that those are joy robbers. The moment they start speaking, know that your blessing has left heaven and is about to come and land in your life.